Hi there, Cancer. Thank you so very much for tuning in. This is your mid-May reading. It will span roughly the 15th to the 30th of the month. Of course, energy is fluid, though, so it may permeate a little before then and a little after. Okay. Let's see, Cancer, what is going on for you here? Fast-paced moving energy for you. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse, coming out about something, Cancer, coming out about something, speaking our truth. It's like digging deep, finding that one sword we really align with, that one sort of perspective that we feel is ours uniquely, and wielding it, even if it puts us in a place that's somewhat vulnerable, right? Somewhat vulnerable. It's like saying what I really believe, right, is now my priority. Acting in the way that I, right, really align with intellectually as well is my priority, right? Because I want to be aligned, mind, body, soul. And so I'm willing to face whatever I may. Okay, absolutely coming out with something, Cancer. Look at this. Four of Cups in reverse. Overlaying the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, coming out about, this could be career for some of you. Career matters. Okay. How you feel about something. How you really feel about something that perhaps has been for quite some time. But I was saying, right? It's like, no matter what I face, I'm ready to face it. Right? Because I will at least know that I'm facing it, standing for my personal conviction, my personal truth. Holding fast to that stance of inborn authenticity. Inborn authenticity. Five of Wands in reverse in the center here. So you have a 4 or 5, 7 and a 9. Okay. You have come to a decision, Cancer. You're like, I'm not messing around any longer. It's time. It's time to come out with it. It's time to come out with it to myself and others. But I feel you've known this. You've known this for quite some time. You've known this. Okay, but you've just held it back in some kind of way, perhaps. Oh, yes. So, the way these cards popped out, you pulled 4 cards out here. And the Father of Cups and the Two of Swords, both upright, popped out right side up. Okay. The Daughter of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse, popped out upside down, exactly in a V formation on top of the 5 of Wands. So, Father of Cups is like swimming into this 5 of Wands with the Two of Swords right behind it. You are letting go of an old world, Cancer. I almost said Sagittarius. But, right, and so if you know Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius rising, ascendant, or moon sign, you may want to check that video out. But there's absolutely an old propensity, an old way of thinking, an old way of regarding, right, acting on what we think that is under a process of transformation. Absolutely. And you understand that it begins first with you, with coming to terms with how you emotionally feel about the way that you've handled a certain situation, or the way that, right, you have, I'm also hearing given of yourself in a certain situation. Emotionally as well. I will say that. Absolutely, absolutely. There is an emotional undercurrent to whatever these thoughts have been for you, whatever this knowing has been for you, whatever even this dissonance, feeling I'm somehow at odds. I'm somehow at odds with my environment. I feel different from those around me. I feel unable to speak out about, fully, right, express myself in some shape or form. And that has caused me, right, to feel certain things, right? So, Cancer, I'm feeling it, right? It's like, and a lot of signs here are getting this sort of duality, right, between emotions and the intellectual mind. Okay, Virgo, Libra got similar energy as well. Okay, but right, there's this emotional coming out, and there's this intellectual clarity and this verbal clarity. I'm getting it's very verbal for you here. this is like, whoever's listening, right? Like, I'm standing on the podium, regardless of how big my audience is, because it's just a matter of communicating, right? That truth. Feeling like I am coming out with it. Now, the situation has subsisted for quite some time, perhaps, right? Holding in what you needed to do, holding your peace, biting your tongue, has in some way, right? It's like I racked up some points doing that, right? These pentacles. But I feel like, what do the pentacles mean to you, right? When this other side to you, this other side to you, right? Emotional, the peace of mind, the clarity of mind, is somehow, okay, heavy, feeling very much at odds with our environment, Cancer. Look at that, right? It's like, has, okay, hopefully not, right? Hopefully not, of course, always, but hopefully not. Has in some way, right, been unfulfilled. A void of some kind, perhaps, right? And it's time to come to terms with that. I don't care how many stickers I'm getting for what I'm doing or how I'm performing or what I'm saying I believe or what it's like, where's the microphone? From going to a position of complacency, of, right, taking the back seat in a certain predicament, perhaps, right? Not fully coming out with that exact truth. You're like, I've never even used this thing. I don't even know technically how to use this thing, but just give it to me, and I'm because I need it. I need to speak. I need to say what I need to say, and I need to say it now. Okay, this has gone on for way too long. That's what I feel you're feeling, Cancer. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, right? Nine of Swords. So, some mirroring there, right? Again, in terms of the intellectual thoughts, right, that have accompanied whatever this. It could be absolutely career finances. Whatever it is that we have acquired, it's almost like the more we get from whatever this process is of that doesn't speak to our truth, it's almost like the more we have to deal with. The more chaos, the more baggage, the more, right? And it just further confuses. It further confounds. And there may be someone who's associated with this world, who accompanies you in this world, Daughter of Wands, someone with a lot of fire energy, okay? Who, right? It's like this ship, like Titanic is sinking, okay? Titanic is sinking. And it's time to set the anchor down. Like all of these Nine Pentacles, right? Take them and use them to anchor this ship, because I gotta jump ship. And, right? It's like, take what's yours and I'll do the rest. It's like, that's that kind of feeling, Cancer. And it's almost like a straggling feeling, like where I was confused, where I felt like there was a decision. I know that there's a decision that I have to make, that I have to come out with, a clarity of some sort. I know that there is, right, that one wand for me to wield in the way that will speak to my truth, my personal truth, that will excite me, that will reinvigorate me. You now, it's like you are swimming to pick up that wand. It's like this. It's like you order something in the mail, right, from a store or website, and you choose the option like pick up in store. And it's like waiting for you in store. They call you, hey, right, like, Cancer, your piano has arrived, or right, whatever, like you've purchased. And you're like, I am so ready. Like, where's my key? In the ignition. I'm already there. Like, telepathically, I'm like, right, do you see me knocking on the door to that new world? Right? Energetically, you have been ready for this. And now it's a matter of physically, right? Rolling in the deep. I'm hearing that. Rolling in the deep. Rolling with emotions. It's like, it's really time to go pick up my piano. I've been dreaming about this for so very long. And it's just this excitement. It's like, I just see like in the car, like, you know, it's, you're on the fast track. you are on the fast track to this new world to pick up this, whatever this is. And it doesn't have to be something obviously, right? It doesn't have to be something physical, tangible. It could just be, right, metaphorically speaking, initiating this entry, just starting to dabble in this new world, this new way of being, this new way of exerting yourself, Cancer. And whatever this is, right? It's like you feel doing this, moving along this path is so freeing. Like I see this swan swimming so fast, right? And there was a very fast-paced moving energy as I was shuffling, right? And I just see this swan like swimming, like totally buffering, zoning out everything and everyone around it with this just this singular, like, I gotta go pick up my piano. Like, it's waiting for me. They're waiting for me. I'm waiting for me. Right? Like that inner child who just cannot wait to play. Right? To pick up these wands and start to create. It's very exciting, Cancer. Very exciting. Right? And it's like you feel that as like, at last, wielding this wand, right? Picking up this piano, whatever that may mean to you guys, right? I know, will satiate once and for all this feeling, this ambiguous feeling of knowing that there's something more that speaks to my soul, that I am to pursue, And where in the past I've been at a standstill perhaps about that, right? What exactly? I know that I feel at odds with my environment. But leaving this environment, right? What replaces it? What is that? I know it engages my water energy. I know it engages my fire energy, right? This blazing moon. But, right? What does that dream look like, taste like, feel like? And I feel like, right, it's not about knowing exactly what that dream is. It's just a matter of experimenting with what you feel will lead you to that place of knowing, seeing, tasting, feeling what that dream is, experiencing the dream, right? You understand that it's just a matter of getting your feet wet. And this swan cannot wait to get to the craft store, right? Like, cannot wait. I don't have time to pick up my paycheck because I, right, have something waiting for me, right, at the corner store that is, right, may not mean a lot to you. It may not mean a lot to you or you, but it means a lot to me, right? And it may be something so simple, right? Like this one wand. What's another man's trash is another man's treasure, right? As the saying goes. And you see gold. You see gold in whatever this new world is that you are embarking upon. And it's like, right? It's like, it doesn't even matter what anyone else sees in this. Because I'm being driven and guided to it so strongly that it's the only thing that's real for me. Wow, Cancer, that is powerful energy for you here. Watch out with Cancer in the mid portion of May. Whoever may be thinking of doing a Cancer wrong in any kind of way, so to speak, right? No one really does anyone else wrong, but, right, it's like, you're on fire, Cancer, okay, and you're standing for it, that fire, that inner fire. You're like, I want to bring this out for everyone to see, But again, not for them to see, right? Not for them to see, but just for me to feel the feeling of being real, of being me, of just being instead of holding, resisting, right? Holding back what I otherwise know to be true. And so the Six of Cups, interesting, pops out exactly horizontally, right? Exactly in perpendicular form to the Seven of Swords, right over it, but upside down. There is no room for compromise with Cancer. Let me say that super clear. Like there is, if anyone is thinking of changing the mind, okay, and the decision here of one who is at this point of coming to the stark clarity, right? It's like close out. It's close out. This is the path that you feel speaks to you so very strongly that you're like, I gotta do me. Before I can even, right, approach the process of compromise in any kind of way, I need to be fulfilled. Right? We both have 3 cups. Both of us, we contribute, right? We do. But it's not about just jumping into the Socratic seminar. It's like, I have to have my notes. I got to be prepared. I got to feel, right? Like I can come saying something that is meaningful, that is real. And in order to do that, I have to be aligned with myself. So it's like this state of preparation that you are so, it's like, I'm telling you, Cancer, I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna throw you off your saddle here. Because you know that this is the only way out, the only way to compromise, ultimately. Okay? So it's not about, right, not wanting to comply. It's ultimately about wanting to be of service, to be of a benefit to others, but in the best way possible, right? And when both parties are the best, the strongest in and of themselves, when they come together, right, they can create something so much stronger, so much stronger. And so you're putting yourself first, Cancer. You're putting yourself first. You're putting your foot down with it. Putting your foot down with it. Daughter of Swords popped out as well, right over the Father of Cups. You're like zoning everyone out, zoning. You don't even, right? Like, you don't even see what's going on around you as you're driving down this road so fast. And if someone's honking even, you're like, there's no time to get distracted. I need to focus. Right? And it's that focus, maintaining that focus. Okay, no time to check my phone ever, right? No time to even think about, oh, my phone just rang. Well, who might that be? There's no time for that. Right? Because I am aligning, and that's a very subtle, energetic process, perhaps, that I feel you're feeling. It's like, I gotta keep that focus, that stamina, that momentum, so I can get to the point that I know I need to get to. This is the finish line. Picking up this wand that I know is mine. I'm getting like I feel, right, was always mine. And I just gotta go claim it. I just gotta go claim it. And that's all that there is to it, right? So it's a simplicity, absolutely. Okay, and right, fully aligned with self. Father of Swords in reverse, coming out, plain and simple, coming out, Cancer, with this truth. Now look, right, I feel for you that it's absolutely, it speaks to this sort of, right, I'll say it like this. Look at the Father of Swords, right? It's sort of like this pinned in sort of energy, very serious. And the sword reflects a temperament that is otherwise, right? Colorful sword. Kind of like a wand, okay? I'm getting like sword wand. Like, it's not really a sword. Optical illusion. Like, it's actually a wand, and I have a lot that I want to create, that I want to express. And it's time to take off the scaffolding of this costume because the Father of Wands is spinning. It was spinning in a circle, Cancer. And it's like that world just made you dizzy. It's like, look at this, right? The Nine of Swords, right, as well. That world, whatever it was, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, having to play this part, this role, as someone who is dynamic, is creative, and yet pinned in, self-controlled, self-contained. Channeling all of this very strong creative energy in a regimented way, which was maybe frustrating for you because what is creativity? Creativity is spontaneous. It's boundless, right? It's wild to a certain degree. So it's almost like the situation, right? Yes, in a certain way, right? You express yourself to be, right, one who embodies both of these sides, perhaps, but in the actual implementation of this energy, right, that is very creative and unfiltered. I'm getting unfiltered. Okay, unfiltered Cancer for many of you now. Whatever that was, right? It's like it's now time to give precedence to this energy. That it's so confusing because I am actually on a Mac and that reflects and inverts all of the images. So it's kind of there. You guys get it, right? The sword. Okay. There. Yes, that one. One sword on this card, right? But it's like, it's time to give this sword a voice. Like, that's how it feels. Like, all this energy is, like, in you. All this creative energy. Okay, it has to do with communication. I feel strongly. Communication, vocalizing how you really feel in an unfiltered way. Oh my God, so strong, Cancer. Right, and it's like, where this was a sideline thing, like a peripheral sort of skill. It's like, this is now, we're bringing it to the front line. Okay, and we're zeroing in on it. And I feel that you feel is bringing you into the harmony of being. Okay, the balance, it's a rebalancing effect that's had here that I'm feeling for you, and it's lovely. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful May. I absolutely feel that it is going to be one that speaks to release, that speaks to release, that speaks to absolutely it's like an adventure, the adventure of self, even, right, where you are exploring this avenue of greater independence. And again, right, I feel that you feel that that's the only way that you're going to be able to find yourself, right, is taking that path that, right, others may think, oh, leads you astray. But you know, right, it's the only path. It's the right path for me. Beautiful, Cancer. I hope to have your new moon readings in for you soon, about a week, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, feel free to check out your ascendant, rising, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those will provide you with further insights into your situation. I know, for example, I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun, so you may want to check it out. It doesn't hurt. If you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute them for you. All right, thank you so much again, Cancer, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.